Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is dating apps suck. Now, this is video number 139. If you have a question you'd like me to consider featuring on the channel, please write it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, it's true. Dating apps suck. I hate them. I don't like that I have to make videos about them. I don't like anything about dating apps. In fact, the only thing I think they're useful for is for people who work very weird hours and find it hard to meet during the regular times we would be out meeting somebody. And even then, that's a flimsy excuse. Now, a lot of you might say, well, hold on. You recommended a dating app to us, right? You talked about Tinder and Bumble, and you recommended Coffee Meets Bagel, so what's up with that? Well, obviously, you guys know I don't accept sponsorships on the Love Chat, and Coffee Meets Bagel was never sponsored. I believe the language I used, and if I didn't, that was my error, was that it's a necessary evil, right? They're not going away despite my thoughts on the topic. So what is this? Am I saying that you can't find love and quality matches on dating apps? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that we've grown so accustomed to avoiding any type of rejection or failure that we basically turn to the Amazon marketplace for dating. And it's annoying. Part of what we talk about here is being good with ourselves and being okay if we're rejected by somebody. A dating app pardons you from all of that. Think about this. If I go onto a dating app, let's say Tinder, because Tinder's usually the first one people think of, and I swipe left or right. If I swipe right, that means I like somebody. If I swipe left, that means that's not for me. And the person I'm swiping on never knows that I didn't like them, that I didn't accept them. Meaning they never have to deal with the rejection. But rejection is not necessarily painful. We make it painful. We make it hurt. Rather than being able to say, okay, hey, no hard feelings, just not my type or not for me. Instead of just taking that in stride and saying, right, okay, well, I'm going to find people on this app that I don't like either. But dating apps pardon us from needing to ever face rejection. My thoughts on rejection are that we can use this to grow and to become better, and to remind ourselves that the work is not done. Does this mean that we're going to be accepted by everybody? No, of course not. We don't live in that kind of world where everybody will like everybody and everybody's compatible with everybody. It just doesn't exist. But what we're saying is that dating apps have pardoned us from hardship, and we do this way too much in our everyday life. We find every way that we can in 2019 to excuse ourselves from any type of consequence or hardship or fallout, be it swiping left and never knowing that we got swiped left on, or if it's ghosting somebody because the relationship wasn't working and you didn't want to deal with a breakup. To me, struggle is necessary. Struggle makes us grow. It helps us improve and become better. If we live a life without struggle, we are effectively unhappy. And yet we wonder why we have no control over our anxiety. And yet we wonder why life is making us profoundly unhappy. And yet we wonder why we are offended by everything, and why the divorce rate, at least in the United States, is something like 50%. We're doing love wrong. It's as simple as that. And if you want better quality relationships and know what you're getting, well, I can think of no better way than to approach the person while you're out doing something you love and something you enjoy. Maybe a class, or maybe the bookstore. And approaching somebody and ask them what they're reading, strike up a polite conversation and see where things could go. And you can invite them out for coffee and tell them, I would love to get to know you more. Here's my number if you're interested too. It's as simple as that. You get to look at the person in 3D and see if you're attracted to them, rather than a picture that tells half a story. I don't like dating apps. I realize that, like I said earlier, they're not going to go away, and that they're a fact of life. And so I suppose that this video was a reminder that people dated and got married and fell in love before Tinder existed, or Bumble, or Coffee Meets Bagel, or any of them. And it's a reminder to don't forget to live life. It doesn't always have to be life behind a screen. That's all I have for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of this topic and what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my book upon release, just visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.